Okay, good morning to all. This is Pinaranjan Patnaik. Today I am going to discuss about the subject operating system, chapter number 1, introduction. In this chapter, we have the following articles: objective and explain functions of operating system, evolution of operating system, and the structure of operating system. In objectives and explain the functions of operating system first. First we move to the what is the operating system. Now operating system is nothing, it is a program which manages all the computer hardwares, and it provides the base for application program and acts as an intermediary between a user and the computer hardware. Or you can say operating system acts as a resource manager, and it acts as interface between the user and your supporting hardwares. And the operating system basically has two objectives, such as firstly, an operating system controls the computer's hardware, and the second objective is to provide an interactive interface to the user and interpret commands so that it can communicate with the hardware. And the primary objective of operating system is to manage and control the various hardware resources of a computer system, and these hardware resources include processor, memory, and disk space, and so on. The output result was displayed on the monitor. In addition to communicating with the hardware, the operating system provides an error handling procedure and display an error notification. So basically operating system creates a platform on which generally all the softwares are running, and it also through that platform it interacts the between the user and the supporting hardware. Next come to the what are the functions of operating systems, or what are the major functions of operating system. Now operating system acts as communication bridge between the user and computer hardware. The purpose of an operating system is to provide a platform on which user can execute programs in a convenient and efficient manner. So under these major functions of operating systems, first is your memory management, second is your processor management, third one is your device management, and fourth one is your file management. So first thing is that what is the memory management? The operating system manages the primary memory or main memory. Main memory is made of large array of bytes or words, where each byte or word is assigned a certain address. And this main memory is a, you can say, is a fast storage, and it can be accessed directly by the CPU or processor. For a program to be executed, it should be first loaded into the main memory, and then an operating system performs the activities related to all the memory management. That means allocation of the memory to the different process, it is done by the operating system. Because basically we have only one single processor, single memory, and this memory is allotted among different type of processes. So that's why this memory management is very essential tool, or you can say essential function of the operating system. Next come to the processor management. In a multi-programming environment, the operating system decides the order in which process have access to the processor and how much processing time each process has. Basically, In multi-programming environment or multitasking environment, there are a number of the processes enter into the computer system or enter into a system at a single time or at the same time. So here the main hard task is that how to manage all all processes at a time, right? And this is very crucial task of the operating system, because there are a number of the different type of processes. Some processes having high priority, some processes having low priority, some process require more memory space, some process require less memory space. So this phenomena is simply adjusted by the operating system and this processor management. And this function of OS is called process. So how to manage here? Here is the question, how to manage this process. Now the processes follow a schedule. This is known as the scheduler or scheduling method. So within that a scheduler, we will discuss in chapter number 2 what is the scheduler. So that means there is a scheduler which manages all the things. Right now, because there are single process, single memory, number of processes are there, more than one processes. So right now, so how to manage all that processes? Now there is a scheduler who is scheduling that processes and carry according to that scheduling. Right now, so that is the activities of the process management. Next come to the device management. An operating system manages device communication via the respective drivers. It performs the activities for device management, keeps tracks of all the devices connected to the system, and designates a program responsible for every device known as the input and output controller. So device management means how to manage all the devices, because there are a number of the input output devices, or it is known as also IO devices, are connected through the operating system. So how to manage these all the devices in the proper way. Suppose one process input through the input medium, and after the process is completed, it definitely will be executed through output medium. So that is management is done by the operating system. Next come to the file management. File management, there are a number of the operations carried by the operating system on a particular files, like creating files, updating files, then your storage of files, next is your deletion of the files. These are basic functions is done by the operating system. So under this system, the directories for efficient or easy navigation and use. These directories may contain other directories and other files. Operating system carries out the file management activities. One is your allocation, or you can say creation of the file, and the operating system ensure the proper use of all the resources available by deciding which resource to be used by whom for how much time. That is the allocation, under the allocation. Then the updation of the file, then the deletion of the file. So this is under the file management system. So these are the major functions of the operating system. So except these functions, there are another functions also is handled by the operating system. Proper synchronization of the different components of the computer system, and also the these are the, and also you can say this operating system acts as a resource manager, who is to allocate the different type of resources to different systems. And basically operating systems are two types. One is your graphical user interface systems, another one is your command based systems. So that is the different types: single user operating system, multi-user operating system. So there are a number of the type of operating systems are available, and For next class, we are going to discuss about the evolution of operating system. So thank you for today's class. Thank you to all.